Hello everyone, this is Ibad from Volvo Streams. Today we are starting a brand new series of tutorials, and the first series is Microsoft Office. From Microsoft Office, we would like to start with Excel first. We all know Excel, Microsoft Excel. We work on it usually every day. It's actually something so useful that our professional or our academic life is sort of impossible without it. Let me give you a brief introduction of what Volvo Streams is. So you can go to our website, which is volvotech.com, and you can go to tutorials. Basically, the idea is to educate and train people from all professions with latest IT technologies. And when you guys go out there, you will know what you're really doing with all these geeky stuff. So let's go ahead and start with our first introductory part of Excel. We all know Excel is a spreadsheet program that allows you to store, organize, and analyze information. And this software makes the manipulation of data easier, and that's the user create customized formulas as well as the data representation. Let's have a look of our Excel worksheet and its components. I had this diagram over here. It's pretty descriptive and it tells you what the different components are. I'll walk you through with this first diagram, and let you know or give you the definition of each and every part of it. So we can start with the quick access toolbar, which is present at the top of your Excel screen, which is this. I'll show you on the diagram as well. It's on this. It's the quick access toolbar. This actually present or contains shortcuts for frequently used tasks such as save, undo, redo, and so forth. Users can customize this toolbar according to their requirement. So when you actually go there, you have this option, and it gives you different sort of options over here, and you can customize it as per your preferences. I have this kind of settings, so you can customize it, and I'll tell you how you can customize this thing. Then we have tabs. So basically, tabs is also actually present at the top of your screen, and it's the place where you see home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review. It actually allows you to format the document, insert tables and charts, change the layout, insert formulas, and so forth. The basic idea of Excel is to represent data, and here you can see we have different sort of options where you can add or insert different data representation, or like pie charts. You have different diagrams which you can use to show your data. Then we have, when we move forward, the next part of it is the column headings. The column heading is actually the headings of these vertical lines, which we call columns. And since it's a spreadsheet, it's completely consists of columns and rows. So the vertical part of it, it's known as columns, and the horizontal, you can see this representation is known as rows. So this is the row heading, this is the column heading. So we would know, like on row number 6 and column D, we have this particular data. Now another part of it is the worksheet tab. Now in the Excel, we just don't have, like most of the times when we work on Excel professionally, we have multiple sheets in which, for example, in one of them we have the data for the for the month of January, and then we have data for the month of February or March, and so forth. So we have different we can store different sheets in one Excel workbook. So we have different look over here. I can show you. Right now we don't have any data over here, but I can, and we can definitely add more. it all depends on us. If we double click on it, we can change the name to anything we like. It all depends on you. Alright, let's get back to our diagram and look at one of the most crucial part of the Excel, which is ribbon over here. This area or this container actually displays the content of the tabs and is the main location of all the commands in Excel. It has the option for the change of fonts, the size of your font or your text, the text alignment over here, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys are familiar with it, with this text formatting. Then we have the option for changing the colors of the background or the text, styling, and we have the component for the formulas. I'll show you on the live Excel sheet. There you go. So this part actually from here to here is known as ribbon, and we will actually look into it in more detail later. Right now I just want you guys to know what the workbook or the Excel sheet looks like. Now on the same we have worksheet views, which is over here. So what this thing actually do, it gives you different sort of representation. Like you can, if you're working on multiple kind of data, you can actually split your sheet in half, or you can do it this way. It all depends on you, like whichever the way you're comfortable with, you can work on it. So usually most of the times people actually keep it this way, since it has a more wider view of the columns and rows. Moving forward, I'll show you how to use and modify the ribbon and the quick access toolbar, which we just talked about, and it's located at the top of your screen, as well as how to create new workbooks and open existing ones. After this lesson, you'll be ready to get started on your first workbook. Now, ribbon is located at the top of the screen, and it contains a number of very helpful features. Ribbon is also customizable depending on your preferences, and when adding a third-party add-on on your Excel, it also displays in this same place. Let's see what features this ribbon gives you. Now it has the first one is home. It contains the basic commands such as cut, copy, paste, formatting commands, document style, insertion, deletion of row and columns command, and a number of editing commands for worksheet, which is located right over here. Now the other option we have is the insert. As the name itself gives you the idea, it enables user to include tables, illustration, charts. I'll give you more information on it. There you go. Now we have, through insert, you can insert pictures. We have clip arts for data representation. We have different shapes. We can use columns, pie charts. We have bars. It's a pretty it has actually pretty cool stuff to represent your data. It makes the life easier, in short. Now the other option I want you guys to look at is the page layout. It contains themes and page setup options. It helps user to modify the page size to satisfy the print requirements, and it also contains command that will overall change the appearance of the worksheet. So this part you can say is all about orientation of your page, the size of your page when it comes to printing. It also has the features for the background or the theme of your page. We will look into it more in detail in future, but this is where this thing is located. Now the other one we have is the formulas. Now Excel has many of the you can say predefined formulas. It comes with it, but you can always change the formulas. You can always add more as per your requirement. This part of it actually contains the formula library. It also helps in defining names for a cell or a range of cells. It also contains formula auditing tools and control calculation performed by Excel. It's a whole new, or you can say it's a whole chapter. We have to look at it, and we will in future. Right now, you just have to see where things are located. Now, the next one we can see is the data column. It enables user to import external data. Now, when we talk about external data, means when we use Excel on professional basis, and when we have actual data, bulky data, sometimes we have to export the data from other resources. Now, some of you might have heard about databases, for example, SQL or SQLite, or different kind of databases. So we can actually import the data or export the data from Excel or to Excel. Now, this part gives you all these options. It connects an external package to the Excel sheet and sort the data. It also provides data tools and outline. Next to it is located review. It allows user to proofread the document, include comments, and secure the worksheet. We will definitely look into it. Next to it is the view. As the name mentions, it allows user to change the view of the workbook. It show or hide grid lines, headings, and it also allows the user to zoom the worksheet, arrange the windows, and add macros. So this one, it's all about the view of the worksheet, like how you want to look at it or how you want to show it to others. Now let's move to the customization of the ribbon. I just talked about a while ago. In order to customize a ribbon, you have to right click on it. Like I'll just go back to home. This is our ribbon. So we just have to right click on it, and we have this drop down menu popped up, and it has the option for customize the ribbon. Now when you click on it, this window has all the options, and now I can add or remove the components I want to see on my ribbon. So this is the complete list of the components. I can also add more if I want to add some third-party tools, and when I do this, it actually goes to my ribbon over here. So it's pretty easy to do. It's pretty you can say straightforward. You can simply see what kind of components you want to have, and you can simply click on add, and it goes over there. Alright, the next thing we wanted to talk about is the quick access toolbar, which is over here. It's actually right at the top left corner, and if you want to, let me give you some more details on quick access toolbar. It's actually present at the top left corner. It displays the shortcuts for frequently used icons. Users can customize this toolbar to display the commonly used icons. By default, the quick access toolbar provides the save, undo, and redo buttons. Now if you want to customize the toolbar, you have to click on this. It's also a drop down menu, and it lets you customize the toolbar. Now these three options right now is enabled for me. I can add more by simply clicking on them, or click on more commands. Gives me the same kind of window which we saw earlier with the ribbon, and I can add more. Right now I have these three. I can add more of them from my list. Okay, so this is for removing or adding icons to my toolbar at the top. Now let's talk about the Backstage. Now what Backstage is in Microsoft Excel, it's a new feature which we did not see in 2007 or prior version of the Microsoft Excel. This is actually the thing over here located, this file option. Now when you click on that, it gives you, it's a window, and it has the option for creating new new worksheets or opening up the existing ones. When you click on that, it gives you this pop-up window and lets you open the existing worksheets so you can work on them. And it also has this option for the printing preview. You can customize like how many pages you want to print and what sizes. So this is pretty actually a very important part of it. Here you can see the recent documents you were working on. I have a bunch of lists here over here. I have the option for the new ones, and here I have a few templates I can use for the data representation. Now this is today we have learned what actually the Microsoft Excel workbook or worksheet looks like, what kind of components it has, and we saw how to customize ribbon, how to customize quick access toolbar. We saw that this representation is column, the horizontal representation is rows. This is the column header, row header, and this is the ribbon part. We have all these options for the data representation and the data formatting. We have multiple sheet access over here in case we have different sheets and we have data representation. In future we will also see the relationship between these sheets. For example, if you make any changes in our sheet 1, the same change should reflect in our sheet 2. So these are a few advanced features which we will learn hopefully in our next tutorials. And till then, stay tuned and watch the next one. In the next tutorial we will talk about the workbook, how to create one, how to create our first database, and how to manipulate it. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching it.